Well, hello there. It's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com. And yeah, sorry I'm a day late on videos. I guess it's been a strange week, and yeah, I couldn't record last night. And yeah, anyway, it's been a rough week. I'm doing my best though, and I think what we're gonna do today is we're gonna look at some cat cards because I'm hoping that if anything can maybe help, this will. So we're gonna try. So we've got two on the table here. This is Meow World 2. This is a sequel to Joy Riot's excellent Meow World set that we looked at last year. That was a lovely set. I think everybody loved the Cats with Jobs cards, and there were the werewolf cards, of course, very popular. But yeah, that set sold out very quickly, and so it kind of took a lot of people, including me, by surprise. Like, I bought my first box and then went back, and it was like already sold out everywhere. It didn't take very long at all. This one hasn't yet, which it kind of makes sense. There's some different rarities in here. It doesn't have quite the same charm as the first set did. Still a great set, cute cats and everything, but not quite the same. But we'll take a look at that. And then the next one is, this is actually Monet's cat. If you don't know what that is, that's a children's book. So, well, Monet's a painter. Cats are animals. Sorry, that's not important right now. No, but Monet's cat is a book actually written by what doesn't say right. What does it say on there? Lily. I forgot her name already. I was all ready. I thought I had remembered all this. Lily Murray. So Lily Murray is the author of this sort of children's book, and it's about a cat who sort of goes on an adventure through Monet's paintings, and Monet, of course, being one of the famous impressionist painters. Uh, Interestingly, like whenever I see this is going to happen, I'm just going to talk about this now because it's going to happen like 100 times during the video, but I'm going to say Manet instead of Monet like every single time. And those are two completely different painters who just happened to live kind of at the same time in Paris, like around 1850 or so. In fact, like, but Manet was not an impressionist. He was a painter of like very realistic scenes and, well, for the time, and was painting like people's family portraits and just sort of standard paintings and things. In fact, Manet even has a painting of Monet's family. Like, he did a painting of Monet, so like they definitely knew each other. But Monet was a very different style of painter, and definitely maybe a little bit more famous. They're both pretty famous. Anyway, sorry, I have an not enough art history for today. Let's take a look at the flyers for these, and then we'll get them opened. And yeah, we are going to look at all of these today. I mean, we're just going to do it and open both boxes and see what we can get. Because yeah, like I said, it's been a week, and I think it's okay. We can splurge a little bit here and try to get something cool. But let's go right here. And so yeah, this is the Monet's cat set. This is where I bought mine from. I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 vendors that carry this, but I haven't seen it anywhere else. And as far as I know, we'll talk about that when we talk a little bit more about it. But I think it's licensed. Like, I don't think this is a bootleg. I think this is a legit licensed product, and you can kind of see that from the cost. Like, if this was a bootleg, I think that cost would be $20, not $30. I think the $30 cost is kind of telling us a little bit. But also, the companies involved are all seem like legit companies. This one here, and of course, Monet's cat is a very famous children's book. Their publisher has published the book in China, and their publisher's mark is on the back of this box. So, like, again, I just kind of, everything kind of fitting together to tell me that this is a fully licensed product, which is incredibly exciting because, it's a it's a cool fusion of paintings and cats. Like, yeah, two of my favorite things. So fantastic, huh? And so yeah, you can see right here at the top level, the GR rarities are going to be, guess what, Monet's paintings, and there's going to be cats in them. And so that's kind of what we're going to be looking at here. The PRs are then going to be sort of these color separations so that you can sort of see how a card was printed. It's basically the same as what we would call a printing plate in a Western set, although I think they're going to give them to you as cards, not as plates. Then the SAR here, these are the cats visiting places in famous places in Paris. So places Monet might have visited, the Opera House, the Eiffel Tower, things like that. Then we've got some very heavily framed photos of Monet himself trying to find the cat. And then we've got some magazine covers, different designed magazine covers. These are sort of like art magazine style covers. A lot of people probably don't subscribe to art magazines, but if you've seen any, that's what they look like. And so that is why they're like that. Our art magazines tend to not use the same font for every issue because designers and they want to play with fonts and things. And so you'll see stuff like this where the font kind of goes upside down and around and it's all strange like that. It's a very interesting design space, but really different. Like you look at something like Time magazine, right? It always has the exact same font, the exact same logo in the exact same place, and it never changes, right? And so it's a very different kind of a thing than what art magazines are doing. Anyway, sorry, total aside there. Here's what the box looks like. I actually don't know if there's any kind of hit packs in here. It really doesn't look like it. I think it's just a regular set. It also didn't look like there was any, numbered cards or anything like that. There apparently are these sort of gold frames, but I think that might be a thing you have to redeem, right? So like the back of the card, if you pull that card, will say like, hey, you can redeem it for this. But you'd have to then go and redeem that, right? And so here you have the PVCs doing the same thing, or PRs, sorry. We've got some URs here with some stained glass. Always love that. Tickets, fun ticket to ride. Palettes, of course, we're going to get some die cut palettes. Now, I don't know that all these palettes, this one look more like a guitar pick to me, but theoretically, those are all palette styles. We've got Monet being silly, chasing his cat around. Definitely. We've got some Instagram photo cards. We've got some like 3-part sort of like puzzles, but they kind of are. I mean, they have like fit together pieces like that. And this is at the SSR level. So like you're getting these kind of panel cards at the SSR level, which is cool because you might complete some of those panels. MRs here are these booklets. Oh, I thought this was heavily framed, but it's a book. It opens. Okay, so the inside's cool. The SPs then are fashion magazines. We've got the panels, the SRs. UTIs. Yeah, okay, wow, what a flyer. That was a lot. That flyer probably just kept going and going and going. Huh? A very long flyer there. I wanted to show you the Joy Riot flyer too, just because, we're here and we're looking at it. I have already shown this flyer once, so I'll go through it quick. But this set is still available, and you can see it is a little bit cheaper. Now, it's not a bootleg set because you can't, like the cats, you can't, like, cats aren't copyrighted, so it's just cats, right? There's no theme to this one. It's not based on a movie or anything like that. It's just cute cats, and so they own all the art for it. It's not it's like they copyrighted it, I guess, but it's not copyrighted in the sense of like a bootleg. That makes any sense at all. So there we go with, there's the flyer here. We get started. Joy Riot, of course, the company that made this. This is Meow World 2, the 2nd edition. And you can see there are like some really interesting card styles that I have never pulled. I've never pulled a stained glass. I've never pulled a fairy. I have never pulled a credit card. I've never pulled any of these, right? But these look awesome. And if I did, I'd be pretty happy with them. I mean, these also look cool. I would love to get one, but it has not happened yet. I think this is on my 2nd or 3rd box, so I haven't tried super hard either. But yeah, anyway, we'll get to there. We've got some here that are sort of, it was like Zodiac card. I can't really tell. Some stained glass again. Beautiful artwork again. I mean, this set has some of the top notch art. I really love it. All right, let's get into this because we need to actually open something. Where do we start? Oh, I feel like let's start with Meow World just because that one's new, and then we'll have the new thing at the end. Although I will put chapter markers in the video so that if you do want to go and watch, if you just want to go watch that, you can jump right there and watch it. Yeah, it's a very nice looking box too. Cute little cat on it. Good here, and if I remember, there's a poem on the inside. Yeah, of course. Okay, good. Yeah, I won't read it again. I try. I usually end up reading these every time. I won't do it this time, but there's always like one of these cute little poems about cats on the inside. And then this little guy right here is actually sort of your set description card. They foiled it up and everything. But yeah, this is your set information. So it has all the rarities, and then these would take you to WeChat pages about the set in case you needed that. Yeah, I guess all my packs are upside down today. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Does it, like, every once in a while you get like one pack upside down and you're like, oh, does that mean it was special? I don't know. And then usually it's nothing and you're just like, oh, I guess it just means it came off the conveyor belt wrong. Yeah, you just never know. Let's take a look at these. Oh, well, we got one of the idols right off the bat. That's fantastic. So yeah, these PVC cards, I think I have this one. But yeah, these are sort of idol cards, right? And so they have a cat with an anime gentleman. Husbando, I guess you could say. A little bit, sort of. And then here is Urban Street. A nice orange tabby there. World full of cats. There certainly are a lot of them. Are these all upside down again? I did it too. We're gonna be okay. We're somehow we're gonna be okay. Just don't know how yet, but we will be okay. All right, here we go. We got a. Oh, I want to look at this first. So these are the sort of season cards, I guess. They had them in the first series too, and they were some of my favorites because they're like glitter printed. But you can see that one is April, right? And then the cat's name is Penny. And so there'll be ones for like spring, fall, winter, summer. Yes, those are the months, right? Spring, fall. Yeah, those are. Yeah, I know all the months. Meow World. I think those are the base. I have to assume they are because we've gotten like two, but I don't actually remember. It's an HDR, like a camera card, kind of. And yeah, okay, so these have to be the base because we're getting one in every single pack. If you remember, the first series base set was like these pixel art images of cats that I really love those. I wish I had collected the full set, but again, it was like impossible. They just sold out so fast, and there was no way. Oh wow! I'm sorry. I was just looking at this, trying to understand if it's like a uh, like a prize card or something, but I think it's like warped in the weirdest way too. I don't know if you can see, but it's like It's like twisted. It's not curved. That's typically you get like a curved warp, but this one is like twisted in its warping. And what an interesting image. And this is kind of like a Lunar New Year celebration, I think is what that is. Which makes, what was that, was like yesterday, yes, I think it was 2 days ago, yesterday, I can't remember. The Lunar New Year was this week. Because like right now, if you have tried to do any orders on AliExpress or any Chinese website of any kind, nobody's home. And I mean like nobody's home. Like there's nobody there. There's not even like customer support. There's nothing. The whole country basically just shuts down for like a week and a half. Technically only 3 days, but almost everybody shuts down for like a week. And so nothing happens. Yeah. It'd be nice if we could do something like that in the West, but we don't. We do not shut down for anything over here. It's actually strange if you're if you've lived like in America or Canada or like the North American countries for your whole life and you go to Europe, It's kind of weird because you'll be like weirded out by the hours because they will like open at 10 and then they'll close at 11 and then they'll open again at 2 and then they'll close at like 4. Like that's their whole day. And you're just like, how are you running a store like this? And in the US, we'll have like 24-hour everything everywhere. So it's just a different, very different style and vibe. This is obviously a puzzle card. Not a, I mean, as puzzle cards go, that's not a bad one. At least it's got a complete character and action on it. Usually, I don't like puzzle cards at all. That's one of those puffy paw ones. So I don't know all my cat breeds, but these ones look at like real chubby cheeks and puffy paws. Oh, I got another puzzle. I don't remember getting two in one box before. Are they anything I can? Oh, they're like pieces that go together too. Awesome. Oh, we ran out of sleeves. Very, very common. Okay. There we go with that. And I'll just put that right there because they literally go together as puzzle pieces. I was just gonna say we haven't pulled any of the panel cards, but that's in the Monet set. See this? Whenever I do tube, I confuse myself. Like I literally confuse myself. We got dupes here. Let's deal with that. Okay, three more packs. Let's see what we can pull as far as cats. There's a Bengal. We had one of these in our neighborhood for a little while. Not as pretty looking of a one, but one of them. And it was the most noisy thing in the world. They would just, oh, sorry, I already have one. Dupes again. But yeah, it would just sit at our door and meow, like meow, 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 meow. And then if you open the door, it would just like try to walk in. We're like, dude, you can't just come in, man. That thing thought everybody's house was its house. Okay, two more here. Here we go. It says Secret Garden. Very pretty, like with the crown flowers and stuff. Of course, it also reminds me of that Midsummer movie. So it also like maybe not pretty, but I think it is pretty. Oh, sorry. There's like a lot of glare right there. Let me see. I'll move. Oh dear. Let me move these right here. Maybe. There we go. There seems to be a lot of glare right there. Oh, nice. I like cats with. Anytime you can get cats into some clothing, that's always funny. It's pretty funny. It's good. Here we go. This is the Gemstone Mineshaft. All right. All right then. Cool. And there is our Meow World set. So let's clear the table a little bit and we can save maybe, let's see. I mean, maybe this collection right here we'll save. Okay. Move into the next box. And now we're looking at Monet's cat, not Manet's cat. I'm gonna get it right. The joke is like joke. The confusion is also like burned into my brain because I had a like when I was taking art classes in college, I had a professor who made that joke constantly. This is the weirdest paper. This is so strange. Very different wrapping on it. They would make that joke constantly. It was so bad, and yeah, so you get it burned in. Yeah, sorry, the like wrapping around the box was very different from anything I've seen before. Just another reason you think maybe it's legit. And so you've got some nice gold foiling on this, and actually some embossed too. So very cool. And then we got a nice cat there. We got the two logos. Monet's cat. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrifying. Like, get ready. I'm gonna get it wrong on every single card. We've got a set list there. That's cool. That wasn't in the flyer. That's actually really cool. In fact, there's rarities here too. That is very good. So we can see there that 4 of the 10 packs are going to just be one SR and one SSR, which is fine. Those are the panel cards. Although it means you're only getting 4 panel cards in the whole box, so I guess you're not getting a full panel. And then the next level up 4 is going to be one SR, and then it's a mix of SCR, HR, AR, and UR, and those are in rarity order, right? So most of the time when you open one of those, it's going to be an SCR. But if you're very lucky, it'll be a UR, right? And if you're kind of lucky, it'll be an AR. And if you're halfway in between, it's an HR. Anyway, you get it. And then the most rare there's only 2 packs in this box that could possibly have a UTR or above. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rarity levels packed into just 2 packs in the box. Honestly, that sounds bad. That is better than most, because if you think about like a Kabog set, Kabog packs like their top 20 rarities and all their numbered rarities into only hit packs. You cannot pull those from the non-hit packs. And so in a Kabog set, it's like 1 chance per box at any of their top hits. Whereas here, at least you're getting 2. So yeah, you gotta look on the bright side when you can, right? Here we go. And so this is Monet's cat again. I don't know, but I believe it is a licensed product. Yeah, and there's 10 packs. Perfect. I'll tell you, the packs feel good. Like, I like these. They're kind of like papery. I think it's different. Like the box. There's some different material there, and I like that. I feel like, it's a weird thing to think, but I feel like maybe this would recycle better than the other ones. Like, I always feel kind of bad about that. All this trash that comes from here, but it's unfortunately part of the whole game. So yeah, this is definitely a licensed product. I mean, you have multiple logos here. This company is a licensor. So this, I don't know I don't know their English name. They probably don't have an English name. But they are a licensor, so yeah, beautiful pack art. And then let's see what we can get in here. So great, it should be 2 cards per pack. Wow, those are transparent. So I was like looking through the pack, and you can kind of like see right through it, but only from the inside, maybe. Okay, and we're getting pretty good card stock, I guess. So I'm all about the feel, right? So I'm immediately like, how's it feel? And so this is one of those SSRs. It's going to be a panel going across. Nice, like, that's a copper foil effect. Very nice copper on that. And then it's got these die-cut puzzle pieces so that theoretically, you could connect it and make the entire panel, right? And then here, for our second card, it is, what's it say there? Oh, another view. Yeah, okay, so it's another view of Notre Dame. Oh, wow. Oh, the back of that is nice. Yeah, so it's saying like the plateau of Notre Dame. And so that's from 1888. Oh, and there's the cat. I was like, where's the cat? There's the cat. I think when like I didn't have we were raising our son, I don't think we had this. We might have had this, but I actually can't remember now. Well, what if you have a book like that? You when you read it with a kid, you're always like, "Where's the cat?" You gotta ask on every page, right? It's like part of the fun, right? Oh, okay, we got one of those fancy pants art magazine cards. That one's easy to see, and so that's an SP. Chica, the magic cat, is based on a real pottery cat that was given to Monet as a present. Interesting. I did not know that. The cat's down there this time. I love it. Being living in Los Angeles, so we're very fortunate to have what's called the Getty Center here, and Getty family, of course, very famous, very rich family, right? Obviously, they built this whole center. If you ever saw this thing, you'd be like, "Oh my God, this is insane!" It looks like a city on its own, right? It's got multiple buildings, all these different levels. It has like a train system. It's completely crazy, but it's totally free and open to the public all the time. And so we go up there, and they have the most amazing art collection in the world. One of the most amazing in the world, of course. Like the National Galleries are always going to be better, but theirs is still really good. And they have, in fact, like a room full of Monet paintings. No, a room for Impressionism. Let's see. I think they have 3 or 4 Monets in there, but still, they're like right there, and you can just go look at them. I was trying to figure out if this is a flip or if it's what is it? If it's just, I think it's just silver printed. I think it's just silvered. I don't think that's 3D, but like it definitely looks like it should be, right? Oh gosh. Oh my God. Well, yeah, like I said, this week we're just gonna not. This week didn't happen. Yeah, the tail is moving. That's the. It is a 3D flip card. The tail is moving. Okay. Another one here. Very pretty cards. Honestly, just yeah, really, really nice stuff here. I'm super duper impressed. I could only imagine that, like, if you did have a kid who grew up with this book and liked it and like kind of got into it, like getting them a box of these cards would be pretty epic, right? Because they'd see, all the same images from the book, and they can find the cat and do like the whole thing, right? So I think it'd be really a kind of epic thing to get. Some of those SSRs. This panel is the right side of a different one, so it's not going to go with that one. Still, as a way to do puzzle cards, this is like I can accept this. It's not terrible. And if you got to do a puzzle card, that's a way to do it. That makes it a little bit easier for people to get, and it's a lower rarity. There's some guarantees as to what you'll get in the box. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. All right, this this has some coating on it that I'm not going to be able to remove because I never can. Oh, I'm doing it. I did it. Amazing. You don't know how incredible that was. Or at least if you haven't been watching the channel for a while, you don't know how amazing what just happened. That was amazing. I don't know what to call. I call these Instagram cards, but I don't know what the right name for them is. But the basic like thing I see people do with cards like this online is they'll put it over another photo to kind of frame it, right? It works here sort of, but like if it's a picture of you or your friends, you can kind of like make it look like you're in Monet's cat or something, right? So that's usually what I see people do with cards like this. And it's always easier to see them on a back. That one. We are, I guess, about halfway through. It's fine. I mean, it's a fun set to open. I don't mind opening it in a little bit of a leisurely way here. Oh, we got one of those die cuts, and oh, the die cut is in a sleeve? Or what is sleeved in here? Yeah, the die cut is like pre-sleeved. Okay. Oh, because it has a little... How cute. The flyer didn't mention the ribbon. You get the ribbon for free. Here's this one. Oh, I might be... I think those are the exact same image with just two different paintings. I'm pretty sure this. I think they're reusing images here. Oh, I guess they did it there too. I didn't notice. So here's our AR. I love it. It's got the little code like around the circle there. There's the AR, Monet's cat. Got a little... Yeah, got a little ribbon on it. Cute. You don't often get a trading card with a ribbon on it, so that's pretty cute. All right. We'll keep going. We got 4 more packs here. Monet's cat again. Oh, looks like we got one of the MXs in here. I think that was the rarity, the ones that open, right? I think that's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Sorry, just because I mean it's only 3 packs away anyway. But I just feel like because we know there's only 2 in the box. That was 1. That's 2. So why don't we save that? We'll open it at the end. Hey, did we get another panel? Oh, amazing! We got one. Okay, let's let me get it sleeved. And then, so I know I'm not going to connect them. Oh, I'm not going to be able to sleeve this, am I? I'm never going to be able to sleeve this card. It's literally wider. Like they... Oh. Oh. What is going on here? I need a big sleeve. Non-standard trading card sizes. Bane of my existence. I guess it means you're getting like the full value of the card, but this is going to be impossibly difficult to sleeve, isn't it? I might have to do this later when no one's watching. It like undoes one when you get it. Oh boy. We're close. We're close. There we go. You get to watch the master at work here. No, that's not what's happening. But yeah, here we go. What? Wait, those don't fit together at all. Oh man, these are not, I'm so dumb. They're not the same. They're 2 different ones. They just both have... Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep. Okay. Moving right along. Hey, we've got a stained glass. I'm happy. This is great. Oh, I'll see that in a second. I love these. These are great. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think I'm looking at the back of it. The sleeving today is not... Oh no, that's the back. Okay. So then the front here just doesn't seem to have as much color as you'd hope. I'm going to steal your back in here. Well, I guess it comes out a little better on a back. Maybe if you shine a flashlight through it too, it would come out a little better. But yeah, it's very light pastels on there. But still, anytime I can get a stained glass, I'm in. So love it. Love it. Love it. And let's get these sleeved because I guess we completely forgot to sleeve our cards. Not that, not actually that unusual around these parts. Always remember by the end of the video, though, so don't worry. Okay, one more pack, and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an SSR pack because we have 3 and there's 4 in the box, so I think we're getting an SSR in here. But maybe we'll get one that fits one of the. I think there weren't 4 panels, right? We can't get one from every single one. Did we get one from every single one? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's super bright. I love the bright colors on that. Very nice. Oh, and I've run out of sleeves again. Sleeves here. Yeah. Aha! Redemption? Redemption. See, I can do things. You're not supposed to eat in museums, though, cats. That's not a good idea. You can't tell cats what to do. That's just not something that you can. I put it a different way. If you tell a cat not to do something, they're doing that thing. That is the thing they're going to do. So just don't tell them. Anyway, okay. Oh, I almost completely forgot about this. I was about to wrap the video and we haven't even looked at this yet. How about we look at that now? Let's do that. I love that I get to make decisions like that. It's fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. Nice, nice. Very cool. And these are just so perfect, and also like the fact that the children's book can teach, you about the art and stuff like this. Just there's a lot to love here. That is Artist's Voyage, Monet and Chica. Can't quite read that, but let's see what the card is. This is a booklet card. Where am I? Monet remembered for a moment. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to read that. It's too small because I have to like read it through the iPhone camera. It's very difficult. But yeah, so cool. So that's like an image from the book, and so this I assume show if you had all of these, it would kind of like tell the basic story of the book, sort of. But wow, what a fantastically creative set of cards here, with both Meow World and Monet's cat. Monet's cat, of course, just beautiful, and I mean it's based on existing property and things, so like it's cheating a little bit, but still fantastic art, great designs. I loved the whole set. I even got myself a stained glass. Love that. I got a card with a ribbon on it. This is my first card with a ribbon on it. 2 years of opening cards like pretty much every day. First ribbon card. Who knew? Like, I wonder what I'll pull first next week, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're having a decent week of your own. Yeah, I do not wish you this one on anyone. But for what it's worth, we did it, and we're done. And so I'm gonna wrap the video here, and then yeah, I might record again on Saturday. Sometime this weekend I'll record. I'm not exactly sure when yet. But until then, do your best to stay safe, and I will, yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye, everybody.